Ladies and gentlemen, the video you're watching right now will explain to you guys in detail how to build a God squad on day one of Madden 22. This is a step-by-step guide. Trust me, this is a video you're gonna wanna watch. I am a no money spent player, so I don't spend any money throughout the year. No packs whatsoever. I grind my team through weekend league, through solo challenges, head-to-head seasons, whatever it may be. So this is a guide that I'm gonna be following myself as well. Now, I've had a lot of people ask me, Mike, which version of Madden should I pre-order? And I'm gonna be very simple and honest with you guys. If you play Madden for more than like 6 to 8 months out of the year, you should pre-order the best version. It's just smart. It's smart to do it, and I'll tell you why. You get all of these extra additions. Not only do you get to play the game early, you get a free Patrick Mahomes, you get a Patrick Mahomes Legend Pack, you get Team Fantasy Packs. Yes, it's expensive. It's more expensive. But if you're no money spent or you don't like to spend that much money throughout the year, it's good to have that little boost at the very beginning. Trust me, it's something that I have done for the last 3 years. I bought the best version of Madden and then not spent any money throughout the entire year. This year, I was able to build a 99 overall team with no money spent. So if you follow this guide, trust me, you're gonna have an absolutely stacked squad. So now that you guys know to pre-order the Dynasty Edition for Madden 22, if again, you are like me, you play Madden for at least 6 to 8 months throughout the year, you're not really a big money spender, maybe even you're no money spent like me, this is the version to get. Now I will explain to you guys how to build the squad. Build the best team you can possibly build day one. Damn near a God squad. Now, for the Dynasty Edition, you'll be able to choose one of 2 quarterbacks, a Patrick Mahomes item or a Tom Brady item. Now, this is something I'm gonna say you guys have to listen and trust me. It doesn't matter if you're a Tom Brady fan, Patriots fan, Bucks fan, you need to choose Patrick Mahomes. Reason being is you get 2 other items as well. Those 2 items are Randy Moss and Deion Sanders. I'm gonna go ahead and show a picture on the screen right here of the players that you get if you choose Tom Brady. Yeah, Wes Welker and Rodney Harrison. It's ass. Even if you like Tom Brady, this is ass. This is not good value for your team. Do not pick Tom Brady. You guys can see that this Patrick Mahomes is an 88 overall. You also get his power-up item. Now, trading is going to be expensive to start out the year. So you might not be able to power him up all the way, but you'll have an 88 overall quarterback that can get decently good abilities. This is a W to start out. Not only will you have Patrick Mahomes, you will have a Randy Moss that has 87, 88 speed, something like that, and a Deion Sanders that can damn near match a Tyreek Hill level wide receiver on the defensive side of the football. This is already going to help your team immensely. And again, this is without buying packs. This is without spending money on a new promo. This is just from pre-ordering the existing game. Now we're going to talk about rookie premieres. And this is where you can truly separate yourself and have the best possible team in the game. Now, one thing I will say, you cannot go back on Madden 21 right now and do rookie premieres. Those sets are over. I want to say they expired at the beginning of July, I think. I'm not exactly sure. Don't hold me to that. But you cannot go back on Madden 21 and do more rookie premieres. The way rookie premieres work are you essentially do them in Madden 21 to acquire tokens, and you can use those said tokens in Madden 22 to get the players that you want. You can either get NAT or you can get auctionable. For me, as a no money spent player, I know that some of these players I'm gonna have on my team for a while, for a long ass time. So for me, there's more value in getting more players that are NAT than getting one player that's auctionable. Like somebody like Jamar Chase. That's gonna be a guy on my team for a while. He has 90, 91 speed. This is the fastest player in the game. You can put him on a streak against a cover 3, a man-to-man, a cover 2, even match. The dude is probably gone 99% of the time. This is the #1 rookie premier player that you want to acquire. I would suggest getting him as NAT. It's a player that you're going to have on your team for a long time, especially for me as a no money spent player to start out the game with Randy Moss, Jamar Chase, and Patrick Mahomes on offense. I mean, this is a W. I can now spend my coins elsewhere, maybe get a decently good offensive line, maybe save my coins to then make more coins on the next promo. There's just so many possibilities. Again, this is all from just pre-ordering the game. Now, if you've done enough of the sets in Madden 21, you should be able to get another NAT Rookie Premier item in 22. Now, this is the player that I would suggest. This is the player that I am going to get. It does not have to be the player you're going to get. I'm going to give you two options, okay? The first option is Kyle Pitts. Now, for me, I run U trips. I like to throw the football to my tight end a lot. He's on streaks, he's on out routes, he's on delay fades, he's on drags, he's on a lot, okay? I use my tight end a lot in my offense, and Kyle Pitts at 88 speed is unbelievable. 88 speed is top end speed for DBs, and this is at the tight end position. So if people are lining up safeties or linebackers, it's a guaranteed mismatch. You throw on maybe like a short in elite ability, something like that. I mean, he's never not going to be open. Kyle Pitts, for me, is a must. Again, now I've built my offense with Patrick Mahomes, Randy Moss, Jamar Chase, Kyle Pitts. The list goes on and on. It's nuts how many players you can get by just pre-ordering the game essentially for free, especially with the rookie premieres. Now, another player you can get, and this is if you want somebody more so on the defensive side of the football, is a user. It is a safety. Again, I might absolutely butcher the shit out of his name, but Trevor, I messed it up, okay? I'm sorry. I'm not a smart individual. I'm a Madden YouTuber, okay? Like, there's a reason why I'm here. He is a 90 speed safety. That is somebody that you can use to man up on a tight end, man up on a running back. If your opponent constantly goes to it, maybe put him in a vert hook, whatever it may be, or you can user him. That's what I would suggest. He's tall, he's got great speed, and he's a safety. You can user him in damn near any set, whether it's over G, whether it's nickel normal, maybe you want to run a little bit of 3-5 normal, 3-5 wide, whatever it is. It's a very good defensive option on the rookie premier side of the football. So let's go ahead and list off the players that we have now gotten on our team day one. This is literally day one. Patrick Mahomes, Randy Moss, Deion Sanders, Jamar Chase, and Kyle Pitts. That's all on offense. That is 5 high-level elite cards that we have on our team on offense day one. This is no money spent. This is just pre-ordering the game. This is a W for sure. The content that EA is giving us is nuts. Now, when it comes to team captains this year, there is a lot of really good items. I'll go ahead and throw all of them up on the screen right now, and you guys can choose which ones that you want. For me, I'm gonna pick somebody on defense. When I choose a team captain, I don't want someone to be in a skill position. I mean, like, maybe you could choose a safety, but the safety that they have, John Lynch, he doesn't look like the greatest to me. He doesn't look like a player that's going to be consistently good. And I feel like in Madden 21, I called it pretty well when I chose the Roy Glover, and then pretty much every other person chose the Roy Glover. He eventually ended up being the best team captain that you can choose. And I think that this year, Jack Youngblood is going to be that player. I think his speed is going to get pretty good. He's like, what, 82 speed or something like that. He's a defensive lineman. He gets good pass rushing abilities. And the reason why team captains are so important is because their abilities are discounted AP, okay? So it's not going to cost nearly as much to have really good abilities. And I feel like in the beginning of the year, D-line abilities are going to be important, okay? So for me, I'm going to be choosing Jack Youngblood. Okay, there's people like, again, like I said, John Lynch, Sean Alexander. I think there's, I can't remember who the wide receiver is. There's a wide receiver, whatever it is. I personally think Jack Youngblood is the move. So that's who I'm going to be choosing. Another guy to add to the team, but this time on the defensive side of the football. The last player that we're going to add to our team for this day one God Squad is going to be J.C. Jackson. Now, J.C. Jackson is a cornerback. He'll be able to be acquired from the Gridiron Solos, okay? He's not going to be the greatest card, but it's a DB. Whether he's your nickel corner or maybe you want to sub him in I don't know, somewhere else. He's a blitzer, whatever it may be. It's a depth position player. You always need people like that. Again, it's a free player to add to your team. There are so many items that we're getting for free. I'm not going to go over every single one, but I mean, I think I've listed off, what, eight definite players that you can get day one, high overall elites. Not to mention, when you pre-order the Dynasty Edition, you get 22 team fantasy packs. I will be making a video very, very soon of the best team to choose for these team fantasy packs. The team fantasy pack that you want to choose is the team with the most elites. Now, obviously, if you want to be a high roller, you want to go for the big shot, the big money plays, maybe you go with like the Chiefs or something like that. Again, I'm not gonna say which team to do just yet because I don't exactly know. I have to wait for the database to come out so I can get all the players. But you could go someone like Chiefs, maybe get yourself a Tyreek Hill, Patrick Mahomes item, but there might not be that many elites on the Chiefs. Again, I'm not exactly sure, but you get 22 team fantasy packs. If you're smart with it, you can make a lot of coins, hundreds of thousands for sure. So again, now we have a God Squad and hundreds of thousands of coins day one. Now, we also have the Veteran Loyalty Fantasy Pack. This is a pack that's been consistent in Madden for a while. It's essentially, if you played the last 3 years of Madden, you can choose 3 players out of this pack. Now, in this pack, the players aren't the greatest, but what you can do is you can establish your trenches. You can get offensive line players, you can get defensive line players, you can get depth chart players. It's not anything too crazy, too flashy, but trust me, these players are going to help. Like I said, for me, probably going to go with offensive line players, maybe a couple defensive line players. I think it's mostly offensive line, though. That's who I'm going to choose. You also get an 83 overall pre-order team fantasy pack. Again, these are all 83 overall players that are, they're like nerfed versions of the good versions of the player. So like Aaron Donald is an 83 overall. I don't know exactly what players are in there, but again, you can use this to establish your trenches. For me, I'm going probably offensive line and defensive line. The last tangible piece that you're going to be able to get day one is an elite passer strategy item. Now, what that is essentially offensive chemistries, whether it's go deep, West Coast. I don't know if they're going to have the exact same names, but you add this to your team and you can choose an offensive chemistry. For me, it's going to be very, very important to increase my throw power for my quarterback because I absolutely love to throw the football as much as humanly possible. I want to get as close to 99 throw power as I possibly can. So again, getting this to start out, definitely a W. Now, the last and final thing that you will get from pre-ordering and doing exactly what I said in this video is 3 days early access. Now, 3 days early access is not just, fun and dandy, right? You're getting 3 days before every single person has the game. So you're building up your coin stack, you're building up your resume of stuff that you've done on the game. So when the game officially comes out and people are ripping packs, you could potentially snipe cards. You could potentially flip cards. If you understand the market and you have the game 3 days before every single other person, it's a massive, massive advantage. Not to mention, it's just fun as fuck, right? Getting the game before everybody, that's a W in and of itself. Okay, that was a lot of talking. I'm not gonna waste your time anymore. I think I covered absolutely everything that I wanted to say. If you guys enjoy my content, make sure to hit that subscribe button down below. Make sure to drop a like as well. And guys, I'll see you in my next upload. Peace.